bring you the starting lineups, and we'll give you Westviews in just a moment. But again, a little technical problem and a little bit of a late start here. Myers working with the runner on first out of the stretch. The pitch, that one is inside. The hitter is Garduno with that runner at first, 2 outs. Ball low. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Drilled, got out in front of it, hit it over the fence, but the wrong fence, the foul territory fence. For the Westview fans and players, that's a good place for it to be. And really, the way he hit it and where he hit it with the bat, it was headed foul no matter what. A lot of things depend on timing, and we're doing the 2-2 pitch again, 2 outs. That one fouled off. And Graham Simpson says, good old equipment. Sometimes you take a beating even with the equipment back there catching. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here's one drill to right field. Will it get down? It does, but a good stop by the right fielder. So it's a base hit for Garduno, and runners now at first and second.
Well, if it's on there, I can change it. It won't hurt.
Number 7, Banks McDaniel.
Okay.
McDaniel coming up to the plate, the catcher. Banks McDaniel. Banks hitting .287. Runner in scoring position at second. There's 2 outs. Runners at first and second. The pitch right on that outside edge. Painted the corner quite well. Stepping off the pitching plate, Miles McEwen. Miles won't be hitting today. He's going to focus on his pitching. Important game here for both teams for the championship. Sky high in the air. Popped up the shortstop. Spalding takes charge for the 3rd out. So an infield pop-up, no run scored. There were 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. It's scored at the end of a half inning of play. It is Peabody, nothing, with Westview coming to bat. We'll be back after these important messages.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community, and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
Hey folks, if you're considering buying or selling your home, listen up. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is West Tennessee's #1 choice for buying and selling real estate. From spacious family homes to large land tracts, they have the expertise to skillfully help you maneuver the market. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is your full-service home solution, every step, every detail, all in-house. So why wait? Visit Winstead Real Estate and Land Company in Martin, Tennessee, or at winsteadrealestateandland.com, where you can always expect the very best.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin. Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home, from cozy bedding to style.
And we're back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Of course, our game day sponsors, Precision Auto Body, and, of course, the first response security services. Pitch popped up. Catcher is going to, well, he lets the pitcher take it, and it drifts away. There is some wind blowing. And it's blowing towards the left center field, so that blew that one away. Buchanan on the mound. And there we go, a little louder. First hitter, Colin Haskins. He's hitting .429. We didn't get to have the pregame show. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Pre-game show normally brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest. Here's one drill. Base hit, and it was a solid base hit in the hole. So Colin Haskins on at first with a hit. He's capable of running a little bit. This is going to be Kason Spalding, where's the jersey number 2, hits right-handed. Hitting .267. That one fouled out of play, 0-1. Of course, the lineup for the Chargers, the starting lineup, brought to you by First Response Security Services, is Haskins, you just had leading off. Kason Spalding hitting second. Hitting third is Cohen McWhirter in the fourth spot. Graham Simpson fifth is Poston Essery sixth. Christopher Damlin. They go to first and nearly picked him off. That time it was a little slow on the lean back. Waite may have been leaning towards second. The rest of the First Response Security Services starting lineup, Thomas Myers batting seventh, Max Mobley batting eighth, and Easton White batting ninth. Ground ball play hit to the third baseman. He kind of fumbled it, has to go to first for the fielder's choice. The umpire says on the close play, he's out. Philip Elliott to Franklin Elliott for that out. One out in the inning. Runner on second is Haskins. Cohen McWhirter comes up to the plate. McWhirter hitting .437. Has an on-base percentage of .510. He hits one. Haynes will go to first with it. There's a runner at third, but there's two outs now. Score that one 6-3. That's Haynes to Elliott for the second out. Graham Simpson comes up with an opportunity to put his team on top. The left-handed hitter hitting .365. One of the top RBI men on the Westview Chargers team. They're going against the left-handed pitcher. He got all of it. It could be. It might be. And it just curved foul at the last minute. Stayed in the park, but it was looking good for a minute, and he got all of it. Just not quite enough in the slight hooking to the left, or to the right, actually, to go foul. Wow. 3:30 down the lines. That's minor league ballpark. 365 to the power alleys. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball one. 1-1 to count, two outs. Haskins at third. Buchanan, who plays defensive back. This one popped up. Will it carry? And it does, all the way to the left fielder. So fly out to the left fielder. No runs, one hit, no errors, one man left on base. At the end of one complete inning of play, Peabody nothing and the Chargers nothing. We'll be back after this timeout on Sports 731 Network.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Looking to update your floors? Start at Tuck's in Martin, Tennessee. Step into our large showroom and explore a wide variety of flooring choices, including hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and more. Compare styles side by side until you find the perfect fit for your home. And if you're planning a bigger project, their team can help pair your flooring with cabinets, countertops, and other design elements for a seamless look. Discover your new floors today, only at Tuck's in Martin, Tennessee.
At the Broadcast Center, this is Charger Baseball on Sports 731. And our game day sponsors today, Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services, Wendell Alexander Realty, and also the Hawks Nest Sports Venue. First Response Security Services will bring you the first pitch in this inning. And also, they brought you the starting lineups. Strikeouts by Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. That pitch a ball. The hitter is got to switch lineups, Coach. Franklin Elliott, the first baseman, leading off this inning. He'll be followed by Philip Elliott. That pitch inside for a 2-ball, no-strike count. 17 pitches thrown so far by Miles McEwen. This one chopped on the ground. McWhirter gets it in fair territory, throws it over to first, and the umpire hesitated and then called him out. It took a long time to get the signal on that one. Score that 5-3. That's McWhirter over to Esri. 1 out. Philip Elliott up there, the third baseman. Elliott hitting .370 on the season. Right-handed hitter. McEwen's first pitch, swung on and missed for a strike. 19 pitches is what I have. We'll total it up and get the official word on that. 1 out in the inning. McEwen gets the hitter to pop up. And it looked like Cohen McWhirter just made an outstanding catch. What a job down there, folks. I hope you saw that shot. Our camera got it for you.
Number 12, Bo Elliott.
Bo Elliott wearing number 12 coming up. Two outs. Bo Elliott, second baseman today, is pitched in this tournament. Elliott hitting .255. That pitch low for a ball. Of course, our fan cam sponsor today, as always, Skyhawk Rentals. Some great people. Strikeouts will be brought to you by Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. The pitch. And Elliott will be on first.
Number 5, Chandler Milan.
Chandler Milan, the DH, coming up. He has the only home run that has been hit for the Peabody Golden Tide. He's a right-handed hitter, a very strong young man. Breaking ball, got in there, kind of came in the back door. Bo Elliott at first, not quite to the cutout with his lead. Out of the stretch, Miles McEwen. High chopper. It'll be taken by Spaulding, the shortstop. Flips to second, the fielder's choice. You'll see 3 outs in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. And at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play, no score between Peabody and Westview.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
We are back with our game day sponsors, Precision Auto Body and First Response Security Services from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company Broadcast Center. Charger Baseball on Sports 731 in the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. Some of our other sponsors, top performers at the end of the game, ARS Roofing and also American Roofing Soft Wash. Post-game show is going to be brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest Sports Venue. Additional sponsors that do such a great job helping bring you all phases of this game: Premier Furniture, Precision Auto Body of Martin, Tuck's Discount Sales, West Tennessee Public Utilities, Dynamics Physical Therapy, and Weekly Ford Nissan. We're in the bottom of the second. The Chargers bring up here for the First Response Security Services first pitch of the bottom half of the second. Poston Esri, the big first baseman, along with Christopher Dameron and Thomas Myers. Poston Esri. Poston, a very good hitter, came into this contest hitting .416. His on-base percentage is .490. Takes a pitch high. Gray Buchanan, who we know from football over at Peabody, and both teams have multiple sport athletes. There's a pitch for a strike over the outside corner. We know that Graham Simpson plays 3 sports, as does Jamarcus Haynes for the Peabody Golden Tide. That breaking ball kind of snuck in there. It looked like it had a lot of drop on it. Came from about the 11 o'clock arm position. Drilled at the dugout, protective screen, but you had people hopping. You saw the Westview dugout very active. 1-2 the count. There's no outs. The leadoff man in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. And that will be the first Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. 1 out, that was a breaking ball. C.D. Dameron, also his given name, Christopher Dameron. Very good player, quick in that outfield. Hitting .300 right on the nose, slightly open stance. An swing to the second baseman, Bo Elliott. They'll go 4-3, and there's 2 outs in the inning. C.D. really didn't want to swing at that one. Thomas Myers coming up there, the left fielder. Myers hitting .269. The infield for the Tide, Franklin Elliott, Bo Elliott, Jamarcus Haynes, and Phillip Elliott. Elliott's occupying 3 out of 4 spaces. We'll give you that outfield. Garduno, McClellan, and Fortner in left today. Fortner plays a lot of second base. That pitch misses. I've got him at 17 pitches now. Buchanan normally plays outfield. He does pitch, does well. That one had the little hump on it. You saw the breaking ball get in there for a strike, 1-1. Left-handers have natural movement on a fastball, especially. That pitch a little high. Myers also a fine fielding left fielder for the Chargers. Fouls this one off as it slices down, hits on the warm-up pitching mounds down the right field line. Nice facility, Elam Stadium here. 385 to dead center. 2-hopper, and it bounced and took the bad hop bounce over Jamarcus Haynes' head. There's a runner at first, Thomas Myers. We'll see how they score that one. It's probably going to be an error, but you never know about these scoring things.
Number 44, Max Mobley.
And it is an error. E6. When I played in the field, I would gripe about it. And you'll see minor leaguers that will really gripe when you score a minor league game. Another big hopper, this time Haynes with the crow hop step, guns it over to first for the third out. There were no runs on no hits, one error, and one man left on base, and at the end of two, no score between Peabody and Westview. Let's take a timeout on Sports 731.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Your home is more than just four walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company press box, Sports 731 in the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook. Game day sponsors Precision Auto Body First Response Security Services. McEwen's first pitch, that one low and away. No score in this game for the district championship, but something else very important on the line, playing at home in the region. That one just a little low. Jamarcus Haynes leading off. He grounded out his first time up. We're in the top of the third. Drilled up the middle. Slow roller. It'll be tough to get him, and he's going to beat that one out. Now you have to watch Haynes, very good base stealer. He leads the Tide in stolen bases. Gray Buchanan, the pitcher, who grounded out unassisted to the first baseman up there. See if there's any bunt action trying to get Haynes in scoring position. No outs in the inning. Pitch just missing on the outside corner. See what kind of lead Haynes gets right now. Let's see if he gets another step. And they drive him back, and that's wise. He was close enough he could just take the long step and get back there. See if he tries to get to the edge of the cutout. He's going. Pitch was low and outside. Simpson made a good throw. Did they get him? Oh, the ball got knocked loose. I think they may have had him if we could have held it down there, but now with the stolen base, you got Jamarcus Haynes, the speedster at second, who could play football, basketball, quick as a hiccup. Shortstop dances in behind and breaks out. Pitch outside. That pitch to Buchanan, a strike. So it's 3-1 the count. Runner in scoring position. Infield wants to knock it down. And I will tell you what, the coverage wasn't quite there, and the good job by Miles McEwen to adjust and keep from throwing it straight into center field then. Excellent. The right-hander has checked the runner twice, Here's one drilled and down the line. This will score a run. It could be a double, and now they hold it up. Well, they fumble it, but the run will score, and Peabody has taken a 1-0 lead after losing to Westview the other night, 6-0. It's always good to get out on top in a game. We're in the third. Peabody leading 1-0. RBI single. Fortner coming up there. Lucas Fortner. He had a hit his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Breaking ball kind of comes in the back door. Gabe Garduno, who had a hit on deck. Outfield straight away. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So an 0-2 count with no outs. Infield at double play depth. Here's a high hopper, and it's a base hit. That's one of those Baltimore chops. So Fortner now 2 for 2. Runners at first and second. No outs. Peabody hoping for the big inning. Westview wanted to put the fire out. Scott Guyman going to take a trip to the mound while we tell you some of our sponsors today. Our Precision Auto Body First Response Security Services, Wendell Alexander Realty, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue, First Response Security Services, who brought you the starting lineups and first pitch, strikeouts by Winstead Real Estate and Land Company, Skyhawk Rentals, Fan Cam. And that was a quick conference. American Roofing Service and ARS Roofing and American Roofing Softwash will bring you the top performer in the post-game show, which Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest will bring you. Third baseman just a step off the grass, about 8 to 9 feet away from the third base bag. That curveball stayed inside. Now, McEwen will throw a lot of curves and change-ups, try to keep you off balance. He'll try to sneak that fastball by you. The hitter is Gabe Garduno. 3 straight singles by the Tide, and they have a 1-0 lead. And there's a strike on Garduno. 1-1 the count. Runners at first and second. McEwen checks this time, head turn 3-time breaking ball. And that one is in there for strike 2. .40 pitches by my count. And I've been confirmed. But there's another one. That's one of those right in. They're going to hold up the runners. There'll be bases loaded, no outs. And now 4 straight singles by the Golden Tide. And they brought their hitting shoes today. You couldn't have picked up the ball and thrown it through the hole any better than that. Plus, it was tattooed. That brings up the left-handed hitting catcher, Banks McDaniel. As we told you earlier, Banks has a .287 average, 20 RBIs for him. He's one of their leaders in RBIs. They've got some people with more, but he's, I think, in the top 3. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Westview in at first and third, back at double play depth at second and short. Swung on and missed outside, but missed for strike 2. Westview would love to have the strikeout here, but that would only be the first out in the inning. And I guarantee they'd love a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. And they just got one. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout of McDaniel. That'll bring up Franklin Elliott. One out in the inning. Elliott 0 for 1 on the day. Tall right-handed hitter. plays a good first base, takes a strike, and I tell you what, both pitchers have managed to backdoor some breaking balls in there. Out of the stretch, swung on and foul tip for an 0-2 count. See what the dugout calls. And in most high school teams in this state and other states, pitchers are called by the pitching coach or the head coach from the dugout. That one a little temptation eyes, and when it's up high like that, it looks like a big beach ball, but trust me, he was wise to stay off of it because you're hitting an aspirin tablet. 1-2 count, the pitch. Mighty close, but the umpire says just a little low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sacks or jam, ducked on the pond if you prefer that. The pitch from McEwen. Hit high in the sky, left fielder going over. It's going to be in foul territory and just a little deep for him to get to. So we'll come back and do the 2-2 pitch again. Now, depending on what your coach has got called, sometimes you don't want to catch those foul balls over there because they'll tag up, and there's no way, the way you're running, that you can catch it, stop, and throw somebody out from the plate. From the mound, the pitch. This time out in front of it, drilled, and the fence takes a beating. Holding it 2-2 with that 1 out. Ducks on the pond, bases loaded. Infield in some at first, definitely third is creeping up as here's one drill to McWhirter. He dives, and they'll say the runner is safe at third, but dandy hit, line drive by Elliott, and an even better play by McWhirter to put the second out up there. Now, Westview has a force at any base, and this will bring up Phillip Elliott, the third baseman. Another young man with some height to him, right-handed hitter. Now, you don't see it very often, but I've seen that line drive dropped, and you step on the base and throw to a base where there's still a force out. A great pitch painting the corner by Miles McEwen. It's 0-1. .52 pitches by McEwen. We're in the top of the third. Peabody leading by 1. They'll check the umpire, and the umpire says, no, he didn't go. Yep. Interesting call. A very interesting call, and you folks that have heard me call football and basketball know when I say it in baseball, it means the same thing. Here's one on the ground. Spalding comes over, gets it on the short hop, boots it, and it took the short hop on him, and a run will score. Buchanan comes across the plate. Score that one E6. Now base is still loaded, 2 runs in. Fortner's at third, Garduno at second, Elliott at first. Bo Elliott up there. Bo was on with a walk. He's 0 for 0 right now. Just missing. Pretty good pitch. Outfield of Myers, Dameron, and White. Infield of Esri, Haskins, Spalding, and McWhirter. Here's one drilled in the ground, a high bouncer foul. And we'll have to call an error on one of the coaches, I think, down there. I do that. They're not scored that way, but gotta make, if you're going to catch it, make it clean. Oh, a breaking ball. That one looked like it was not. You could see it spinning, but it didn't look like it was going to, and it did. It was a very good pitch by McEwen. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And that is a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. ends the inning, but 2 runs were scored, and at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, Peabody has a 2-0 lead over Westview. We'll be back on the Sports 731 Network.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
We're broadcasting live from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. This is Charger Baseball on Sports 731 Network and the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. Game day sponsors today, and we want to thank them because the TSSAA does charge a fee for these games. Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services. Other sponsors, Weekly Ford Nissan, Dynamics Physical Therapy, West Tennessee Public Utilities, Tuck's Discount Sales, Precision Auto Body of Martin, Premier Furniture. Don't forget, we're looking for a top performer for Westview. Brought to you by ARS Roofing and American Roofing Softwash. Skyhawk Reynolds with the fan cam. And, of course, First Pitch is brought to you by First Response Security Services. Good pitch right there. That to Easton White. Second one missing. White playing in right field. Good right-handed hitter. Swung on, though, and did not get that one, so it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The lefty's pitch from Buchanan kind of broke down into the dirt. Banks McDaniel very active behind the plate. Both catchers. Graham Simpson also very agile. Probably if they held the ball a while ago, he had caught a guy stealing then. There's a strikeout. That is a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout for the first out. This brings up the top of the order. Colin Haskins, who led off the bottom half the first with a single, is 1 for 1. He'll be followed by Cason Spaulding. Wind still blowing briskly towards left center field. Buchanan's pitch fouled off. Like we told you, most left-handers, even when they throw their fastball, it's got some movement on it. Left-handed curve, you don't see them that often. There's a strike. So it's an 0-2 pitch coming up. Gray Buchanan on the mound for the Tide. Hanging tough and staying in there is Colin Haskins, a very good hitter, just a freshman, wears number 1. Came into the game hitting .429. His on-base percentage is .375. Pull the string, they drop it and tag him out. 2 strikeouts so far in the inning, 2 outs. Winstead Real Estate Land Company strikeout. This will bring up Cason Spaulding. Spaulding 0 for 1. Foul that one down the third base line. Box score, or line score actually from the box score, 2-6-1 for the Tide. 0-1-1 for Westview. 2-0 game. Pitch high. One and one the count. 33 pitches for Buchanan. Swung on and missed, and that one had some movement on it, but he took a little off of that and had the hitter out in front of it. So now a 1-2 count with 2 outs, no runners on. Buchanan winds and fires. Breaking ball didn't come in. Well, they said it did. Interesting call. And so 3 strikeouts in the inning. You go back and watch it, our great camera work, and see what you think about it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. At the end of 3 full innings of play, it's Peabody 2, Westview nothing. We'll be back on the Charger Athletic Facebook page and Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
Top of the 4th, where Chandler Milan, the designated hitter, leads off for the Golden Tide. And he kind of got plunked in. It was an accident. The ball didn't break, and it hit him. And he'll run down to first. And so that puts a runner on. Hits batsman. And that'll bring the top of the order up. The speedster, Jamarcus Haynes, who's 1 for 2 and has scored one of the runs for Peabody, can hit to all fields. They're playing him to pull the ball. Second baseman, Haskins, close to, and here's a high chopper. You have to go to first with it and to get the play. That keeps the one speedster off the field, but it does advance a runner on a fielder's choice to second base. 1 out in the inning. Greg Buchanan coming up there. Like I said earlier, mentioned he is a very good defensive back. Of course, Westview has a great football team, just like Peabody does. Sports program is very good. And Grayson Buchanan takes a strike. He's a junior. Myers checks the runner, comes to the plate. It's drilled towards center, but it died, and I thought it was hit harder than that. A great play. It was Spalding coming across. And that one fooled me coming off the bat. 2 outs in the inning. Lucas Fortner, number 17, comes up to the plate, playing left field today. He comes in 2 for 2, and his hits have been big in the innings where he has hit in the first and the third. And he takes a strike. 0-1 the count. '64th pitch on its way. Just a little low and away. That one gets through, but Dameron's there to field it. Milan wasn't going to advance. He never even thought about it. He said, I'm going to be safe here at second and stay here because my coach might get me. 1-1 the count. 64 pitches in. And the wind blowing, I'm going to have to find a weight now for this stuff. Fouled off. So a 1-2 count with 2 outs, a runner at second. Tide leading 2-0. Outfield straight away. Hitter is Fortner, the left fielder today, plays second and has pitched for them in this tournament. Pitch way inside, made him do a little hot foot dance. Could be a new dance step. 2 for 2 today is Fortner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Breaking ball beat into the ground. Pitcher picks it up. Won't get him at first. He'll be safe. We'll see how they score that one. But now runners at first and third with the dangerous Gabe Garduno coming up there. A couple of errors have hurt the Chargers today defensively. They're going to score him a hit. So he is 3 for 3 today. Garduno 2 for 2. And there's a runner at third, and the Chargers do not want that run to come in. Infield will have to knock it down. They'll have time to make a play for the third out. Don't let it get out of that fly ball. You got to get under it. There's a nice, dandy breaking ball. Wind really whipping up now. I'll try to check the speed on that. But Old Glory out, rippling in the air and straight out. That pitch way outside. 1-1 the count. Pitch inside, right at the knees. Graham Simpson with a good block of that pitch. And that's going to run the count to 3-1. Pretty good peg to first. Might be worthy of watching it when you run your film back. These games are archived. The 3-1 pitch to Garduno outside, and that'll load him up again. So a walk, and that brings up Banks McDaniel.
Number 7, Banks McDaniel.
McDaniel is 0 for 2 on the day. 72 pitches by McEwen. That one nearly gets away. Good grab by Graham Simpson. The 1-0 pitch with the Sachs jam, bases loaded. The umpire says that one painted the corner. It's 1-1. Breaking ball sneaks in the back door for strike 2. Remember, 120 pitches, pitch count. That's all you can throw. The 1-2 pitch. Ready now. Taking a long time, and now the hitter says too long. He's going to step out. Dameron shading about 5 steps towards right field, straight away and right and left. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. And that's the strikeout that ends the inning, but the Sacks were left jammed. And at the end of 3.5 innings of play, Peabody 2, Westview nothing. We'll be back on Sports 731 Network after this.
Hey folks, if you're considering buying or selling your home, listen up. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is West Tennessee's #1 choice for buying and selling real estate. From spacious family homes to large land tracts, they have the expertise to skillfully help you maneuver the market. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is your full-service home solution, every step, every detail, all in-house. So why wait? Visit Winstead Real Estate and Land Company in Martin, Tennessee, or at winsteadrealestateandland.com, where you can always expect the very best.
We're back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company booth bringing you Charger Baseball, Sports 731 in the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. Game day sponsors Precision Auto Body First Response Security Service. Some of the other sponsors, Wendell Alexander Realty, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is bringing you the strikeouts, and now McEwen has 3 of those. And that ended a threat with the sacks jammed. Of course, we're looking for top performers. ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash will bring you those. Our fan cam brought to you by Skyhawk Rentals. And, of course, we've got some other great sponsors we'll tell you about as we go along. Westview wanting to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th. They bring up Cohen McWhirter. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball, and they say it broke down. He threw that one from about 11:30. And if you wonder why the time, the throwing and arm position's like a clock. This one fouled off, and it's 0-2. Buchanan only with, looks like 37 pitches now. McEwen has thrown nearly twice that many. That one, they say it hit him. And McWhirter, who's a good base runner, is on. So each team has hit a batsman. Brings up Graham Simpson. Graham's on base percentage is .506. He's hitting .365. He was bunting and bunted through that one for a strike. And like we said, McWhirter, a very good base runner. An 0-1 count. That one just missing outside. Grayson Buchanan, the junior, on the mound. Simpson gets under it. It would have drawn rain if we had any clouds. Jamarcus Haynes puts the one hand up there and squeezes the mitt. There's one out away with a runner at first. And Graham would have loved to have had that one back. He got his pitch but got under it. Esri, who's 0 for 1 today, coming up there. Poston Esri, the first baseman. Can also catch if need be. And almost a great catch by Bo Elliott. He couldn't squeeze the mid enough, and I'm going to have to give it. He was going to cover, so I'm still going to score to hit. The official score can tell me to change it. But runners at first and second. Would have been a double play if he holds it because he could have thrown the runner out at first.
Number 7, C.D. Dameron.
Christopher Dameron coming to the plate, also known as CD. And they did score a single. Pitching coach for the Tide comes out. Conference at the mound. Buchanan's thrown 42 pitches. I think this is mostly a strategy session. With one out in the inning, the infield will be at double play depth. While we've got to break some of our other great sponsors, the postgame show will be brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue, Weekly Ford Nissan, Dynamics Physical Therapy, West Tennessee Public Utilities, Tux Discount Sales, Precision Auto Body of Martin, and Premier Furniture. Conference over, and we're ready to play a little softball or baseball. Softball tomorrow on Sports 731. The Lady Chargers will be at Ripley for an elimination game. They hope to keep their season going. Runners at first and second. Buchanan's pitch fouled off. Dameron got under it a little bit. He's 0 for 1 officially today. That one on the corner for a strike. Wind gust, and I don't have no way of measuring them. I think the guys were actually, they said 14. The gust can get up to 18 today, according to the National Weather Service. 0-2 pitch. Out of the stretch, checking the runners at first and second. Buchanan's curveball, that one stayed high. I mean, that one had the big lump or hump on it, if you want to call it that. And again, the infield at double play depth. You got 3 Elliots in the infield along with Jamarcus Haynes. They're holding on at second. Breaking ball drilled. It'll be a base hit. Scott Guyman very aggressive. The throw to the plate. Diving in, and they'll throw to second. They'll not get anybody. And Westview has cracked the scoreboard with Cohen McWhirter, who not only is a good fielder and pitcher and hitter, he is a very dangerous base runner. Esri goes all the way to first. Dameron with a big hit for his team is at first and third. One out. See how Peabody plays it. Looks like they'll go for the double play at short second. And they have called a balk, and that will bring the tying score in. A balk by the pitcher. The hitter coming up there is Thomas Myers, who was on via an error his first time at bat, so he's 0 for 1. But now a runner at third, double play out. Now Peabody's going to bring everybody in on the grass. The infield is in. Ball hit. They'll be tagging up at third. No way to throw him out. Good jump, quick runner. And Westview has fought back on the sacrifice fly by Thomas Myers to a 3-2 lead. Sacrifice fly. There's 2 outs in the inning. Max Mobley coming up there. Max, a very strong young man, plays multiple positions. The umpire liked that one. He said it was a strike coming in over the back corner. On base percentage for Mobley this year is .329. He's going to take a second strike, so 2 quick strikes. This inning has increased Grayson Buchanan's pitch count a little bit and fouled off. They'll hold the count at 0-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Westview with a 3-2 lead. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch low, and I tell you what, Max Mobley has really shown some discipline, fighting back to get this count or get a ball on him because he was down 0-2 for a while. Now it's 2-2. Unofficially 52 pitches. The pitch to Mobley. Got him on the strikeout, but Westview picks up 3 big runs in this inning in the bottom of the 4th and take a 3-2 lead going into the top of the 5th on Sports 731 and the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin. Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company press box and broadcast center. Game day sponsors today: Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services for the Charger baseball here on Sports 731 Network and the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. Don't forget to check the fan cam out. Skyhawk Reynolds brings you that. Looking for top performers, and we've got several people at this point, but it's the Peabody Tide's top half of the fifth. They'll lead off with Franklin Elliott, the first baseman. Elliott pops it high in the sky. Foul territory. Graham Simpson says, "I want it." And that time, like I said, the wind blowing blew away from him and kind of nicked the front of his glove. But a good effort. I know that Elliott would love to not get under it quite that much. So an 0-1 count. 77 pitches thrown by McEwen now. There's the next pitch. Of course, he had thrown 49 strikes out of those pitches. That one a strike. So a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Franklin Elliott 0 for 2 today, but a good fielder at first. Boy, he drilled that one in the middle. Getting down, blocking it on one knee is Christopher Dameron. So the Tide lead off, and they've had their hitting shoes on today. I believe that is either their 7th or 8th hit. We'll count them up here in a second. Brings up Philip Elliott. Philip 0 for 2 today. This one is going to get away, and we'll have to score that a wild pitch, though. It takes the force off, advances that runner to second base, and actually puts him in scoring position. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Philip Elliott. They play a few games down at second with the base runner. Here's the Baltimore chop. It'll be foul. And at that time, McWhirter was watching it close. A good decision on his part not to come up and get it, because you would have had to gunned it to first, and then it was 50-50 at best, even with his strong arm. And there's the possibility of the runner advancing a base. No outs in the inning. 1-1 the count. McEwen's pitch, high for ball 2. 83 pitches. Remember, 120 is the limit you can go in any game. Checking the runner, the 2-1 pitch in the hole. Now, this is what Spalding, he made a great play to keep it in the infield, and the only play he really had was the third and couldn't get enough on the throw, but that's not his fault. Keeping it in the infield is important, because if he gets through, the runner at third now would have scored. Okay, Bo Elliott, so 3 Elliots in a row. 2 of them have hits. Pressure on Bo to get a hit to keep up with the other Elliots. Bo has a smaller strike zone, very compact, strong hitter. Curveball gets in there, or the breaking ball. McEwen can throw a slider. He also has the regular curveball, a changeup, and a fastball. This one popped up high. Esri gives chase. It'll get out of play or hit the screen and roll down it. And even if you catch it off the screen like that, it's still foul and not where you can get an out credited. So with no outs, You've got Bo Elliott up there. He walked his first time, struck out his second time. Pitch fouled off. He got under it a little bit, and it's 0-2. "86 pitches thrown." Umpire says we're ready to play now. So out of the stretch with runners at first and third, McEwen comes to the plate. And I thought the umpire was reading. I held my breath a little bit then, and he did. He pulled the trigger. That's one out. That is a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout.
Number 5, Chandler Mullen.
Chandler Mullen coming up there to the plate, designated hitter. 4 strikeouts. That's Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeouts. Popped up in the air. Won't be the infield fly rule, but Spalding has got it, squeezes the glove, and there's 2 outs. As Milan pops up to the shortstop for the second out. This brings up the dangerous Jamarcus Haynes. Haynes has scored once in the game. He's 1 for 3, but he has made us really hustle to throw him out at first when he wasn't on. Breaking ball a little outside. The 1-0 pitch, again, just missing for 2 balls, no strikes. Westview infield of Essery, Haskins at second, Spalding at short, McWhirter at third, the outfield, Myers, Dameron, and White. Catching Graham Simpson. On the mound is McEwen. Here's his pitch. Swung on and missed, and that one, I'm going to tell you what, it was a dandy. It would have been tough to have done anything with that one, even if you made contact. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs in the inning. The pitch missing, runs it to 3-1. You don't want to put Haynes on because behind him, the pitcher, Grayson Buchanan, comes up there. Grayson has singled and scored today. A nice pitch for strike 2. So the runner at first will be going with the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You can't say it's a merry-go-round because the third base runner has to be very cautious on this. From the stretch, McEwen looks at the plate, studies it, jump turn, throw to first, put it on the money, but just a hair late. Essery did a great job catching it and applying the tag, even though the runner was safe. We'll do the 3-2 pitch. Essery coming to the plate. It's drilled to left field, and it gets down. 1 run will score. It'll be a tie ball game. They'll get the ball quickly back in the infield to McWhirter, and you got runners at second and third. And like I said, Haynes is very dangerous. That run scores. That was Franklin Elliott scoring. Ball game is tied at 3.
Number 11, Gray Buchanan.
Gray Buchanan coming up, and he's a dangerous hitter for the Tide, hitting .321. Has 25 RBIs. He's one of their leaders in RBIs. The breaking ball comes in the back door, and it's an 0-1 count. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Tie ball game. That pitch outside. This one has turned into a white knuckler. The pitch high. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Buchanan 1 for 3. The pitcher can help himself for the Tide. McEwen wants to get out of this, and he throws a strike. So it's 2-2 now. 2-2 with 2 runners on, 2 outs. The count is 2-2, so the deuces are wild. Graham Simpson wants to go out and confer with his pitcher. Don't know if maybe a sign was missed or whatever, or they want to get on the same page. Even in high school, sometimes those runners at second can relay a pitch, what they think is coming to the hitter. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Will be coming forth in a minute. The wind, the fire. Just outside, it'll be 3-2. The runners won't be going. They'll be making their break, but they won't be running like the old merry-go-round thing that we tell you about. 3-2 pitch. Myers studying the hitter. Brings it to the plate. Fouled off. So Buchanan hanging tough. 101 pitches is what I have. And you will see activity at 101 pitches by the Westview bullpen. One man will go down there to protect the pitcher and catcher, especially the pitcher because his back and the bases are jammed. Ducks on the pond, if you prefer, as Grayson Buchanan works a walk, and that's going to bring up a young man that's 3 for 3 today, Lucas Fortner, playing left field.
Number 17, Lucas Fortner.
And coming out, Scott's going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Pitch count at 102. 18 pitches is all that's left that Miles McEwen can throw. We're in the top of the 5th. Lucas Fortner coming up to the plate. Maybe a small mechanics thing, a word of assurance. Fielders will tell you, we got your back, we'll field it. It's very important to knock it down and try to get the force out if it's a ground ball in the infield. (102 pitches thrown, so 18 more that McEwen has. And that one is inside. Don't want to walk a run either. You got to throw strikes here. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. That one a strike. 1-1 the count. Fortner at the plate. 3 for 3 on the day. Swung on a number and an error. Kept the glove high, and 2 runs are going to score. Haynes scoring on his pure speed alone, and it's a 5-3 game. That's got to be an E6. And probably nobody feels worse than the normally sure-handed Spalding. That's going to bring Gabe Garduno up here. 5-3 lead now for the Tide in the top of the 5th. Some nifty work by Graham Simpson to keep the ball in front of him. It's a ball 1. (106 pitches. We're keeping an eye on that while the bullpen warms a pitcher up. Pitch outside for ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Slightly open stance by Garduno, and the pitch in the dirt, blocked. Now there's runners at first and third, so a walk would only fill the bases. See if the Golden Tide coaching staff, though, turn Gabe Garduno loose. He's got a 3-0 count, or does he take the pitch? 2-run lead by the Tide. There's a strike, 3-1. think back over a couple of errors during this game that have really hurt the Chargers. That one on the outside corner, 3-2. And you often wonder what happens. Simpson threw a strike down there, and we didn't hold the ball at second base. On that one, that runner was safe. The 3-2 pitch from McEwen. The jump turn and a good job by Essery. Ball going a little low. You step off the pitching rubber and towards third, and then you wheel and hoping to catch the runner asleep at first base on the pickoff. Going back to first, driving Fortner back in there. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on, missed, but they'll have to throw him out at first, and they do. So Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout ends the inning as Gardeno strikes out. But the Tide score 3 big runs and take the lead back 5-3 on Sports 731 Network. Let's take a timeout.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
Back for the bottom of the fifth. Chargers needing 2 runs. They'll send up to the plate Easton White, then the top of the order in Colin Haskins, Kaysen Spalding, and Cohen McWhirter. Line scores right now for the Golden Tide, 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. For Westview, 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors, 2 costly errors. Grayson Buchanan on the mound. He's gone the distance. And, of course, unless something happens, McEwen will didn't check the count. I know he was at least 106, if not 107 pitches. 111 is where he's at. I got that officially. So he's at 111. He only has 9 pitches left, and we'll see what Scott Guyman chooses to do. But right now the focus is on getting some base runners and getting some runs in as the Westview Chargers trail by 2. This one bunted, but it's off the top of the bat and high. Bunting for a hit this time was Easton White. Our game day sponsors are Precision Auto Body and First Response Security Services. And Winstead Real Estate and Land Company booth is where we're coming from. Breaking ball high. Weekly Ford Nissan Dynamics Physical Therapy, West Tennessee Public Utilities, Tux Discount Sales, some of our other good sponsors. Swing and a miss, so it's a 1-2 count. Precision Auto Body of Martin and Premier Furniture, along with our Fan Cam Skyhawk Rentals, top performers. We'll tell you those in a minute. Swung on and missed, and another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. 1 out in the inning.
Number 1, Colin Haskins.
Colin Haskins coming up there. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 3 strikeouts for Buchanan. That pitch inside. ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash is going to bring us top performer post-game show. Wendell Alexander Realty in the Hawks Nest Sports Venue. If Peabody wins, then there will be a second game. If Westview wins, there'll just be 1 game. And I know prayers are going up right now from both sides after that. Three balls, no strikes. Haskins, who's a good base runner, the freshman, also a good hitter, good fielder. Yep. Let's see what the 3-0 pitch has in store. And it's a strike. And I know it's a natural tendency. I've done it. You've done it if you played baseball. Umpires don't like it when you start to first, even a short step. 3-1 pitch. They say it's 3-2 now. Interesting call. 1 out. Colin Haskins up there. Fine young athlete. I know he plays 3 sports. As talented as he is, may play 4. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Kason Spalding comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 2.
Number 2, Kason Spalding.
Spalding looking to get on, get something started his team, even with 2 outs. Some big rallies have happened with 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Hits 1, and it takes the big hop, and that is a clean base hit right there. Grounds crew has done a great job making this field look great, plays great.
Number 24, Cohen McWhorter.
Cohen McWhorter coming up there. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's grounded out. 0 for 2 today, hitting over 400. McWhorter on base percentage 510, but he got under this one, and it's going to be a high pop coming over and did not get to it, and we'll wait for the official scoring. Was the second baseman, Elliott. What's important for Westview is they have runners at first and third. And looks like Jake Ramsey or it will come out. Let's see how they score that one. They're going to score it as single officially. So McWhorter has his first hit, runners at first and third. Graham Simpson, the cleanup man, who has power, doesn't have a home run, but he's got many extra base hits, several of those. I know of 1 triple he's had because I was there and present during the game when he got that triple. Simpson has 19 RBIs on the year. And if you can get to Poston Essery, he has 25 RBIs on the year. He'll try them. Umpire says, gentlemen, we got to break it up. Not enough time to swap any phone numbers or anything extra besides talking about pitching. Simpson has 6 doubles and 1 triple on the year.
Number 5, Graham Simpson.
Tattooed one while ago, but it just happened to curve foul. That one down Main Street. Catcher's indifference on the runner going to second. Strike 1 count, 2 runners in scoring position, 0-1 count. That one missing, and a good job by Banks McDaniel, the Peabody catcher, to keep that one from rolling to the screen. And I guarantee you with McWhorter at third, he would have scored. 1-1 count. That one inside. Should have been the 68th pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Graham Simpson, left-handed hitter against the left-handed pitcher. That one inside, it's 3-1. Will they give him the take sign? Probably not as a cleanup man. And now there's a warning at the Peabody dugout. Or will they let Graham Simpson turn on one if he gets his pitch? Usually Graham has a very good eye. 3-1 count. Runners at first or at second and third. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. So it'll be 3-2. Simpson wanting to get on by hook or crook because Poston Esri, who's a good RBI man, is on deck. Here's the pitch. It's drilled to left. It's going to hook or slice, actually, in this case, foul. If that one's a fair ball, we play track meet and everybody's running like they've got a baton in their hand. We'll do the 3-2 again. Buchanan, the pitcher. The hitter is Simpson. Up in the air. It looks like it's going to stay up enough. Center fielder falls, makes a valiant effort to get there. 2 runs are going to score. And we're back with a tie ball game again. I mean, McClellan gave it all he had and even tried to reach it from the ground. It's going to be scored a double. It's a 2 RBI double.
Number 28, Poston Esri.
Poston Esri. He may be, he is 1 for 2 actually today. Leads the team, I believe, with 25 RBIs. And they'll pick it up. A good strong throw and pulls. And here comes Simpson streaking to the plate. He dives. He's safe. It gets away. And the runner, Esri, will advance to second like a sprinter going down there. A little adrenaline on that one. The errors will have to be scored on that. And one of the coaches for Peabody comes out. I think he wants to discuss something with the umpire. Poston Esri comes through, and they are calling that an error, but that's, you know what, I don't think Poston will gripe about that. 6-5, Westview with the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Action has stopped down in the bullpen, so that means that pitcher is ready to come on because only 9 pitches. Very interesting commentary, and trust me, they were not discussing Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist book. May have been A Tale of Two Cities. Pitch by Dameron, drilled into right center field. Center fielder comes up throwing. Esri is going to try to score, but as the umpire that I respected a whole lot in Jackson when he was live said, you're a dead duck at the plate. But a single, runner thrown out at the plate for the 3rd out. Poston Esri was thrown out. Nice throw from the center fielder to the catcher. But that's good aggressive base running. You got a challenge like that. Westview at the end of 5 holds a 6-5 lead over Peabody. We'll take a timeout and come back for more action.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Ready to transform the heart of your home? Come to Tux in Martin, Tennessee. At Tux, our design team is here to help you create a kitchen that fits your style, your family, and your everyday life. From modern cabinets and stunning countertops to lighting, hardware, and all the finishing touches, you'll find everything you need in our large showroom with products you can take home today to jumpstart your project. You bring the ideas, and we'll bring the experience. Schedule your free design consultation today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, Charger Baseball on Sports 731, the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. A very, very white knuckler of a game that we've got you. Challenging, exciting. Your game day sponsors are Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services. Of course, strikeouts have been brought to you by Winstead Real Estate and Land Company, the post-game show by Wendell Alexander Realty, the Hawks Nest, and the top performers, ARS Roofing, along with American Roofing Soft Wash. First Response Security Service has brought you first pitches and the starting lineups. Strikeouts, Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. And, of course, the fan cam, Skyhawk Reynolds. And, boy, I'd like to see some of those fan cam shots. Leading off is Banks McDaniel, the catcher. He takes a strike that gets over that outside part of the plate. A little bit of breaking ball there. And this may be a change. I haven't looked at the back of the jersey, but we'll check it out and see. It is number 4, and that's Jonah Smith. He's a good hitter, and he just proved why he's a good hitter. He's also a very good pitcher. And that one right down the line. You don't want to call it a CNI single because he hit it pretty good, but Smith hitting there gets the single. Franklin Elliott coming up there. Elliott singled and scored the last time with that big fifth that the Tide had. This one is a mile high, going back over the head of the outfielder. And so Elliott, and had the wind not been blowing like it was, it might have gotten out of here. So Franklin Elliott with another big hit. He's had the last couple of times he's been up there hits. That brings up Philip Elliott with no outs. Runners at first and second.
Number 6, Philip Elliott.
Elliott also a right-handed hitter, infield at double play depth. Drilled, and it's going to get over. Let's see if they hold the runner, and they go up the line. You see that third base coach come up the line. So 3 straight hits. It's gotten back in very quickly. Philip Elliott got that one. And now it's up to Bo Elliott with no outs. Bo 0 for 2 with a walk back in the second inning. He'll be followed by Chandler Milan, who has the only home run this year for the Peabody Golden Tide. Bases loaded. 3 singles in a row. Good defense kept it from being a run scored, but now Westview up on the infield. They'll bring it home trying to cut down the tying run. This may be a sac fly. The outfielder will try to get behind it, step in, the throw to the plate. They got to play. He is out, and it's a double play. A dandy throw by Easton White for the double play. And there's 2 outs in the inning. The runner at second did advance, so it's first and third. But Easton White, and a nice tag properly applied by Graham Simpson, and that's going to bring up Chandler Milan. That could be the defensive play of the game there so far. Kokenauer makes the batter foul off, jammed him on the fist, and he didn't get it but anything off the handle. Wearing number 5 is Chandler Milan. He's 0 for 2 today, 7 pitches, I believe, if I'm right. No, 8 by Kokenauer. 1 strike count, 2 outs. We've seen 2 exciting plays at the plate today. Kokenauer with the breaking ball, but it broke outside, so it's 1-1. Zach Kokenauer. Outfield straight away, but deep, especially in center and left. Infield at normal depth. Popped up. Does Esri have, he's probably the only one that's got an angle on it, and it looked like he may have lost that one in the sun. And we have a high sky today, meaning it's blue and the sun is brilliant, but it don't help you when you go to catch a fly ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and third. Zach Kokenauer on the mound, going against Chandler Milan. Strong right-handed hitter. The pitch, breaking ball, popped up. Will Spalding take it? He's got the glasses down. He takes it, and that ends the threat. There were 3 hits, but no runs. 2 left. A great double play was made, and at the end of 5 1/2 innings of play, it's Westview 6, Peabody 5. We'll take a timeout.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
We are back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company booth for Charger Baseball on Sports 731, the Westview Charger Athletic Facebook page. Game day sponsors today, Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services. Of course, our post-game show, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue, Wendell Alexander, ARS Roofing, and American Roofing Soft Wash brings you the top performer, Fan Cam, Skyhawk Rentals, Strikeouts, Winstead Real Estate and Land Company, and, of course, starting lineup, first pitch, the First Response Security Services. Also, we'll give you our other great sponsors to help you bring you all parts of this game. We just had a great play started by the right fielder, Easton White. Now, coming up for Westview in the bottom of the 6, Thomas Myers. He'll be followed by Mobley and White. What would have been really poetic is if White, the man that made the great play, could have led off the inning. Buchanan's pitch, and he's thrown a very good game today. A couple of errors have hurt both teams, and that was the 75th pitch by Buchanan. Grayson Buchanan, and the 76th one is a ball. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Late innings of a ball game. I see action in the Westview bullpen. Don't see any in the Peabody bullpen. Ball up in the air. It gets over the left fielder's head. The angle was wrong. And I'm going to tell you what, Myers is running like a track man, and he gets into third with a triple head first. And I'm going to tell you what, he threw it into 5th gear, rounding second base. What a hit. And that one just kept going and going and going. Here comes Mobley up there with a chance to put a little cushion for his team up there. Max can play so many different positions for the team. Right-handed hitter going against Buchanan. Good breaking ball, but it did just miss. 3 Elliott's and Haynes in the infield for the Tide. Outfield shading just a hair the center fielder is to left field. Saw that one up in his eyes, and I told you it looks like a beach ball up there, but it comes to you like an aspirin tablet for a strike. 1-1 the count. Buchanan, who has gone all the way for the Tide. Bouncing ball. It'll get through a seeing eye single. And it doesn't matter whether it's seeing eye or what it is, but an RBI, and now a little bit of a cushion for a lead. Mobley at first. Max Mobley. Don't know if they'll go to the dugout. May get a pinch runner for him. But a big single, RBI single. Easton White at the plate, and that's what it looks like. It'll be a courtesy. Well, it won't be a courtesy runner. But again, you have the re-entry rule. So Mobley, who's designated hitting, doesn't have to worry about changing the outfield. Easton White up there, 0 for 2 today, a capable bunter. And they had the guy leaning just a little bit. That weight was set to go on that pitch. Now they may take the run off and not go. Good lead, though, almost to the edge of that cutout. Buchanan looks, comes to the plate. They're running. It's a bunt. They'll be forced to go to first. The runner's in scoring position at second. Good station-to-station baseball. Fundamentals. Sacrifice bunt moves the runner to second. 1 out in the inning. That triple by Thomas Myers, the left fielder. But Easton White has the defensive play of the game. And a dandy bunt there, and this brings up Colin Haskins. Haskins 1 for 3 on the day. Takes a pitch for a strike right at the knees and on that outside part of the plate. They call it painting the plate when you get the outside black edge like that. Nothing in one pitch. Inside quite a bit. Haskins moves back a little bit. Again, Haskins 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, but a great job by Banks to block that one. Or McDaniels. Banks McDaniels is his name. 2 balls, 1 strike. 84 pitches by Grayson Buchanan. Well under the 120, so he could easily finish this game for the Tide. Tide win, we play 2. We play 1 if Westview wins for the championship and to play at home in the region. That one a strike. Some people on the Westview side think it's an interesting strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, it's missed, and Colin, I don't think, knew that it hit the ground, and so he is a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout victim for the second out.
Number 2, Kason Spalding.
Hattler running for Mobley at second will be going with the ping or the sound of the metal bat. You can't say crack of the bat because that only sounds good with a wooden bat. Flag has died down just a little. It's still blowing out there in the outfield. Here's one, a solid hit. They're going to send him in. They're going to challenge. No, Scott walked up the line. He first started to wave him in. Good decision. That's why Scott Guyman, who has also coached at Union University and other schools, does such a good job. Took you to the state tournament, Westview. Kason Spalding comes through with a big base hit. Makes it first and third. Let's see if... And this brings up one of the better hitters around here, Cohen McWhirter, batting over 400. 437 to be exact, 510 on base percentage. 102 plate appearances and 87 at bats. He's been walked a few times too. Runner going. They fake the throw, but it's really more of a catcher's indifference on that one, meaning that the catcher chose not to throw through. So runners at second and third. The force is off, but it takes a base hit, an error, a pass ball, wild pitch to get a runner home. The 0-1 pitch, that one high, evens the count at 1-1. Cohen McWhirter playing third today. Very good pitcher. He can play other positions too. Dandy hitter. He'll be followed by Graham Simpson, the cleanup man. The pitch. Didn't mean to and kind of pop that one off to the right side. It'll be a 1-2 count. Now he'll have to guard the plate. Outfield is deep for McWhirter. Basically, though, straight away. Infield at normal depth. They just want to get the out at first if it's a ground ball. Here's one drilled to Haynes. Haynes comes up with it. The crow hop step, and by a half step, they nip McWhirter at first. But one big insurance run has been scored. That makes the score 7-5. Westview leading the Golden Tide. Will be back on the Sports 731 network.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Your home is more than just four walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Back for the exciting seventh inning top half here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company Broadcast Center. Charger Baseball, game day sponsors Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Service. Several changes. The infield will look like this. Esri still at first. Hattler comes in to play second. Haskins moves over to short. McWhirter is still at third. Simpson still catching. Kaysen Spalding, the shortstop, comes on to pitch. The outfield is still White, Dameron, and Myers. And I know we've got a ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash top performer of the game. But right now I'm going to tell you what, the right fielder, Easton White, has a slight lead on everybody at that top performer spot. And there's been a lot of great things happen, but what a play. I mean, he gunned the guy down. Now, here's the bad news. The top of the order for Peabody is up there, including Jamarcus Haynes, 2 for 4, and has scored twice today, followed by Grayson Buchanan, who's had a good day at the plate. Kaysen Spalding. That pitch a little low. And you know that they'll take a couple and see what he's got throwing. Although Haynes can be a free swinger too. Takes a pitch, and I'm going to tell you what, painted beautifully on that corner. Haynes stepped out and said, I'm ready. Kaysen Spalding's ready for Westview. The 1-1 pitch. Chopper. It'll be hard, and here comes McWhirter. He'll have to gun it. He did gun it. The umpire says, great play. Give Poston Esri. He dug it out of the dirt. A lot of credit. One away, and it keeps the speedy Jamarcus Haynes off of the base pass. One out. And we'll stay here and see what the festivities of awarding the trophy, etc., like that. But we also will owe you a break, people, and the post-game show. At the plate, Grayson Buchanan, 1 for 3, takes a strike, and Spalding looks like he's up to serious business here. Breaking ball snuck in there for strike 2. To Buchanan, the count 0-2. Spalding so far very effective coming off. Here's one drill. Can we get to it? Hattler had his glove on it, could not stop it. They'll score that a base hit. Remember, it's a 2-run lead. You want to focus on getting the outs. This brings up the dangerous Lucas Fortner, who's got 3 hits today. He was on with an error in the last inning, so he's been on base 4 times. He's 3 for 4. Fortner, good hitter, also can play outfield and pitch. Spalding's pitch just a little high. Umpire gave it some thought, but held his position. 1 ball, no strikes, runner at first. And a pretty good runner, too. Plays defensive back in football. Strike, a dandy. Looked like a breaking ball. Had a little breakage to it to Fortner. Evens the count at 1-1. We're in the top of the 7th. Westview leading 7-5. The Golden Tide need 2 to tie it, 3 to go ahead. Westview would bat in the bottom of the 7th if the Tide go ahead. That pitch high looked like it had some spin, but was not in the strike zone, so it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. Tide infield, or actually the Westview Charger infield looking for the double play ball. The Tide wants to roll in with 2 runs. Wow. You be the judge. Umpire said it missed. Interesting. Three and 1 the count. Spalding wants a strike here. Walked him. Now it puts one of the runs, but the runner at first is the important one. You can get the one at second home, but that still doesn't put you in. You've got to get both to tie it up. Fortner walked Gabe Garduno, who has gotten 2 hits. He's walked. He's struck out. Dangerous hitter. The cleanup man wearing number 27 hits right-handed. Graham Simpson goes out and talks to his hurler. Kason Spalding, a sophomore. In a really pressure-packed situation, outfield straight away, infield still at double play depth. This one fouled off, healthy swing by Garduno. And the good news, no glass was broken as it was fouled way off towards the parking lot. No ball, 1 strike count, 1 out, 2 runners on. Spalding checks the runner at second, comes to the plate, the breaking ball, and it dropped just like he wanted it to. Graham Simpson almost didn't have to move his mitt any at all. No ball, 2 strike count. Gabe Garduno will have to guard that plate now. Spalding, long stare, comes to the plate. Ground ball foul. McWhirter checks it out. That one, I've seen stranger things happen. I've seen him hit pebbles and stuff and come back fair before, but a good job by McWhirter to look it over. So the count remains 0-2 with the 1 out and 2 runners on. Spalding on the mound. Garduno, the hitter at the plate. 2 for 3 today. Graham Simpson directing traffic. Check of the runner at second. The pitch. Swung on and missed for a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company strikeout. There are 2 outs in the inning.
Number 7, Banks McDaniel.
And this brings up Banks McDaniel, wearing number 7, a left-handed hitter. McDaniel's 0 for 3 today. You want to knock a ground ball down, you only have to get a force out. 2 of the 3 bases have a great pitch. He blew a number 1 of Von Ryan Express by Banks McDaniel then. Don't forget, if this game gets over soon, it'll be the Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest Sports Venue post-game show. That pitch high. Evens the count at 1-1. Kason Spalding on. Kogenauer relieved. Then Spalding after a working hard start by Miles McEwen. On deck is Franklin Elliott. Fouled off. That makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It'll be interesting to see what pitch they call with Kason Spalding on the mound, 2 runners on. Banks McDaniel, who's a pretty good left-handed hitter. Got 20 RBIs on the season. Spalding checks twice, comes to the plate, fouled off, and the hitter was about to ask for a timeout but didn't get it up quick enough. And I want to compliment, I love working with the 2 gentlemen I'm working with up here, plus my 2 gentlemen of my crew. We've got a great press box to work with today. Up in the air, down the line, foul. Poston Essery looks at it. Poston has grabbed it, and that is a district championship for the Westview Chargers. They win 7-5 over a tough. These were the 2 top teams as far as records in the district, and we'll take a quick timeout, come back, and tell you more about this game.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Hey folks, if you're considering buying or selling your home, listen up. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is West Tennessee's #1 choice for buying and selling real estate. From spacious family homes to large land tracts, they have the expertise to skillfully help you maneuver the market. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is your full-service home solution, every step, every detail, all in-house. So why wait? Visit Winstead Real Estate and Land Company in Martin, Tennessee, or at winsteadrealestateandland.com, where you can always expect the very best.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community, and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
In the post-game show, Charger post-game show, that is, Wendell Alexander Realty, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue, bring you that show from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. Table is down there. They'll award plaques and trophies and things like that. There'll be an all-tournament team announced. I'm going to go ahead early and tell you the ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash top performer of the game would be Easton White, and he got it. He made some other good plays and had a dandy bunt and all that. But the play of the game was the catching the fly ball and gunning the runner down at home plate. And you don't normally like to use the word save, but he may have saved the game right there with that play for the Westview Chargers. Still had to get some outs, and everybody had to contribute. But your ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash sponsor, top performer, is Easton White. Great job by him, and there were some other notable performances. And while they're getting all of this together, the Westview Chargers topped the Peabody Golden Tide 7-5 at Graham Park in Elam Stadium. And, of course, Zach Konauer was given credit for the win. The right-hander allowed 3 hits and no runs in the 1 inning when we took the lead. But great game pitch, Buchanan, for them. And we'll go over and get the box score, the line score. 5 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors for Westview. And I'll tell you what we'll do while we're waiting on them to get everything together. Let's take that last time out here on the Sports 731 Network.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Looking to update your floors? Start at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Step into our large showroom and explore a wide variety of flooring choices, including hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and more. Compare styles side by side until you find the perfect fit for your home. And if you're planning a bigger project, their team can help pair your flooring with cabinets, countertops, and other design elements for a seamless look. Discover your new floors today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Back in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company press box and broadcast center. This was Charger baseball, district tournament action. Sports 731 Network, Westview Charger Athletic page. Game day sponsors, Precision Auto Body, First Response Security Services. Other sponsors, Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest Sports Venue, who bring you pre- and post-game show. Starting lineups and first pitches were brought to you by First Response Security Services. Strikeouts, Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. Skyhawk Rentals brought you the fan cam. Top performer, who was Easton White, and that double play ball plus one dandy bunny put down. They bring you the top performers. American Roofing Soft Wash also. And Weekly Ford Nissan, Dynamics Physical Therapy, West Tennessee Public Utilities, Tux Discount Sales, Precision Auto Body of Martin, and Premier Furniture. Waiting on the awards are getting set up. You can see the table being set up out there. Dean Elliott making some adjustment. We appreciate Dean coming over here and rescuing us. A few technical problems, but Dean is always Johnny on the spot with things like that. Haskins had 1 hit. Spalding had 2 today. McWhirter had 1, scored 2 runs, though. Simpson had 1 hit and had 2 RBIs and scored a run. Poston Esri, who made the catch for the last out, was 1 for 3. Dameron had 2 big hits today. Myers with 1. Mobley had a big hit. And, again, our player of the game, Easton White. Double by Simpson, triple by Myers. McEwen went 5 innings, struck out 5, gave up 3 base on balls, 2 earned runs. Winning pitcher, Konauer, didn't give up any runs. And also gave up 3 hits but got out of it. The great double play.
District tournament are the Peabody Golden Tide, coached by Jake Ramsey.
Jake Ramsey, the head coach of the Peabody Tide, are the runner-up in this tournament. They get their plaque and they'll go down the line. A lot of pictures to be made here on both sides. Parents, also news media. And we'll try to keep you informed of everything that happened. Kaysen Spalding came on and closed out the game, gave up one hit, struck out one, walked one. The final line score for Peabody, 5 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. Westview, 7 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. They'll take a group shot of the Peabody team, and that may be the Trenton Gazette down there, along with a couple of other people taking pictures. Westview team waiting to come and accept their first place plaque. That means they also get to play at home, I believe, next Friday. And guess what? We will have that game. I'm sticking my neck out, but I think that Jordan's already told me that we're good for that. And if we're not, guess what? Send hate mail to me if I'm wrong. But I think I am very, very close to being right. We look forward to doing it. Picture has been made of the Peabody team with the coaches. Of course, their head coach, Jake Ramsey, the head coach, Scott Guyman of the Westview Chargers, who has taken the Westview team to a state tournament.
And now the 14AA district champions, the Westview Chargers, coached by Scott Guyman.
And the Westview Chargers now as a team coming out there to get their plaque for winning the district. Scott Guyman, the head coach, assisted by Corey Essery and Mason Perry. Some great people, all on both teams. This was the first place regular season team accepting their trophy, second place regular season. And Peabody's only 2 losses in the regular season in the district was to Westview. And they'll take a team picture of Westview. I'm sure the weekly county papers will have it. Also, school wants it too. And these are fun times. And even if you lose, guess what? In this game, you advance on to play in regional action. Just playing for positioning on that, but there's always pride in being the winner of the district. Now we'll start with some other awards.
Next, we're going to start with the all-academic team. That is seniors with a 3.0 GPA or higher.
Okay, all-academic team, you have to have a 3.0 or higher. Hayden Toon from Gibson County, and they played some good baseball this year too.
Also from Gibson County, Wyatt Harden.
Wyatt Harden from Gibson County. Yeah, this is a great district. Aiden Poor from Peabody on the all-academic team. And that's pretty good playing sports. And then some of these young men play 2 and 3 sports to keep that 3.0 average or higher. And that is
Barrett Dawson. From Peabody, Jonah Smith.
Barrett Dawson from Peabody, and then Jonah Smith being introduced. They get their awards for 3.0 or higher average.
From Peabody, Brody Ruder. Also from Peabody, Chandler Milan.
Chandler Milan getting an award. And if I miss one, I apologize to y'all.
Ripley, Gerald Thomas.
I see Chandler Milan coming up there.
Ripley, TJ Jones.
And looked like number 7, Banks McDaniel got one. Ripley's got a couple of young men being introduced, Jones being one of them. I don't have a Ripley roster.
From Union City, Sam Jones.
Sam Jones from Union City.
From Westview, C. Dameron.
Cameron from Westview, and of course that's CD or Christopher Dameron, I should say. Christopher Dameron, a senior.
Westview, Miles McEwen.
Miles McEwen, a senior, also from Westview on that all-academic team. So Christopher Dameron and Miles McEwen.
From Westview, Poston Essery.
Poston Essery, who's also a senior, carrying a 3.0 or higher average.
From Westview, Easton Wyatt.
Easton Wyatt, our ARS Roofing and American Roofing Soft Wash Player of the Game, made the big double play throw, caught the ball, then threw it in and gunned a runner down at the plate that possibly saved the game at that point.
Next, we'll name the all-district regular season team and award.
The all-district regular season team coming out.
From Gibson County, Miles Halford.
And from Gibson County.
From Gibson County's Cooper Skelton.
Cooper Shelton.
From Ripley, Jacob DeWalt.
Jacob DeWalt from Ripley.
From Ripley, Mikhail Frazier.
Mikhail Frazier. Or Mikhail Frazier. There we go. He's from Ripley.
From Union City, Sam Jones.
Union City, Sam Jones.
From Peabody, Franklin Elliott.
Franklin Elliott from Peabody. Franklin just a junior. We'll see him again next year. See him in football too. Grayson Buchanan, called Gray Buchanan. He's a junior, so you'll see him again. A very outstanding. Pitched a good game today.
From Peabody, Jamarcus Haynes.
Jamarcus Haynes also from Peabody. He's a senior.
From Westview, Kason Spalding.
The sophomore, Kason Spalding from Westview.
From Westview, C.D. Dameron.
C.D. Dameron or Christopher Dameron, a senior from Westview. Very fine player, too.
From Westview, Graham Simpson.
Graham Simpson, also on that team. And, of course, Graham, just a sophomore. You see a lot more of him. See him in football season, too.
The 14AA Pitcher of the Year. From Westview, Miles McEwen.
The Pitcher of the Year, Miles McEwen from Westview. Miles, a senior.
The Offensive Player of the Year. From Westview, Poston Essery.
From Westview. He's a senior, Poston Essery, one of the leading RBI men in this district. Great first baseman, made the final catch in this game.
The regular season MVP, Cohen McWhorter from Westview.
Regular season MVP, Cohen McWhorter, very deserving of that honor. Wears number 24. He is just a sophomore.
And Coach of the Year, from Westview, Scott Gammon.
And a young man I've known a long time, very deservedly the Coach of the Year in the district, Westview, Scott Gammon.
And now we'll move to the all-tournament team.
Here comes the all-tournament team.
From Gibson County, Wyatt Harden.
Wyatt Harden from Gibson County made the all-tournament team.
From Ripley, Mikhail Frazier.
Mikhail Frazier from Ripley made the all-tournament team. And Ripley gave Westview a tussle 5-4 the other night.
Justin Benjamin.
Justin Benjamin from Ripley.
Braden Marshall.
Braden Marshall from Union City.
From Union City, Jacob Caldwell.
Capeth Caldwell from Union City. Two outstanding performers. I've seen those young men play.
From Peabody, Jonah Smith.
Jonah Smith, who pitched a gem of a game the other night from Peabody.
From Peabody, Lucas Fortner. From Peabody, Philip Elliott.
Philip Elliott makes it from Peabody. Lucas Fortner, who had a great game today, also made it, the all-tournament team. He pitched in this tournament.
Poston
Essery, the big first baseman, makes it from Westview. He's a senior.
From Westview, Colin Haskins.
Colin Haskins, who had an outstanding tournament also. And Colin, just a freshman.
From Westview, Thomas Myers.
Thomas Myers makes it. The outstanding left fielder.
And your tournament MVP from Westview, Cohen McWhorter.
Cohen McWhorter is your MVP of the tournament. And, folks, we appreciate you listening to Westview Charger Baseball. We'll remind you that our game day sponsors are Precision Auto Body and First Response Security Service. The post-game show was brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty and the Hawks Nest Sports Venue. And we will see you down the line, but for my great broadcasting crew, great pictures, great work by Dean Elliott, also by the crew that worked for the tournament. But we had fun up here. Hopefully you had fun. It's time to say thank you.